Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a story that might surprise you. IBM, yes, the company that built its name on mainframes, is now being called an AI darling. Seriously? Is this just marketing fluff, or is there something real happening under the hood? This is the question that we're going to answer today. Are you ready to have your assumptions challenged? Let's get started. IBM's recent Think conference was a showcase of its AI ambitions. CEO Arvind Krishna unveiled a slew of new AI products and services, aiming to solidify IBM's position in the generative AI space. He even announced that their AI operations have blossomed into a $6 billion business. That's a number that demands attention. But is it sustainable? Is it truly innovative? Or is IBM simply riding the AI wave? We'll break it all down for you. So what exactly is IBM doing in the AI world? Well, they're focusing on helping companies adopt AI technologies, create custom AI agents using their own data, and integrate AI solutions from various providers. Think of them as the AI Switzerland, connecting different AI worlds. Now, one analyst is even comparing Krishna's leadership to a Microsoft-like transformation. Bold claim, right? But is it justified? We'll explore the evidence and give you our take. The analyst from Wedbush, Dan Ives, says that IBM's transformation is still in its early stages, the first inning in a 9-inning game. That's a long-term perspective, suggesting that IBM's AI journey is just beginning. He credits IBM's $34 billion acquisition of Red Hat in 2019 as a key catalyst, but argues that it was Krishna's arrival as CEO in 2020 that truly ignited their AI efforts. It was really once Arvind took over as CEO that got the engine started, and I think especially the last year. You've seen acceleration, I've stated. So, Krishna's leadership seems to be a critical factor. But what specific decisions and strategies are driving this perceived transformation? We'll dig into the details and evaluate their effectiveness. IBM's stock performance seems to support this narrative. The stock is up 14% year-to-date, significantly outperforming the Nasdaq 100's decline. That's a strong indicator that investors are buying into the AI story. But is this stock performance solely based on AI hype, or are there solid fundamentals backing it up? We'll examine the financial data and provide a balanced perspective. Ives also points out that IBM has built an open-sourced foundation for its AI efforts, which allows them to flexibly integrate different AI solutions for their customer base. This open approach could be a major advantage in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. But will it be enough to compete with the closed ecosystems of other tech giants? We'll analyze the pros and cons of IBM's open strategy. Beyond revenue growth, AI is also contributing to IBM's bottom line through significant cost savings, amounting to $3.5 billion annually over the past 2 years. That's a huge number. But how sustainable are these cost savings? Are they the result of genuine efficiency gains, or are they simply cutting corners? We'll investigate the sources of these savings and their long-term impact. Ives highlights that IBM's increase in productivity, unlocked by AI, has helped the company increase its profit margins by 5 percentage points. That's a substantial improvement in profitability. But can IBM maintain this level of productivity growth? The initial gains from AI are often the easiest to achieve. We'll discuss the challenges of sustaining AI-driven productivity improvements over the long term. The company has saved 250K plus hours due to its AI investments, I've said, adding that he was turning incrementally more bullish on the stock going forward. Those are some impressive numbers. However, we need to ask ourselves, are these numbers verified? Is there a potential bias from the analyst? We will analyze the data critically to present a fair assessment. Wedbush rates IBM at outperform with a $300 price target, representing potential upside of 20% from current levels. That's a very confident prediction. But it's important to remember that analyst ratings are just opinions, not guarantees. We'll weigh the potential upside against the risks and uncertainties surrounding IBM's AI transformation. So, let's break down what IBM is actually doing in the AI space. They're not necessarily building the next ChatGPT or Gemini. Instead, they're focusing on enterprise AI. This means helping large organizations integrate AI into their existing workflows and systems. Think of it as AI for businesses, not AI for consumers. What does that mean? It means they are providing tools and services that are customizable. More specifically, they are offering hybrid cloud solutions, meaning that companies can run AI applications on their own servers or in the cloud, or a combination of both. This is crucial for organizations that need to maintain control over their data and comply with strict regulations. They are also offering AI-powered automation tools, which are designed to automate repetitive tasks and free up employees to focus on more strategic work. These tools can be used to automate everything from customer service to data entry. What does this mean for you and me? Well, if you work at a large company, you might start seeing these AI tools being implemented in your workplace. This could lead to increased efficiency and productivity, but it could also lead to job displacement. We'll discuss the potential impact of AI on the workforce later in the video. Let's look at some of IBM's key AI products. One of the most important is watsonx, which is an AI and data platform designed for building and deploying AI models. The first product that IBM released under the watsonx platform was the watsonx Assistant, which is essentially the AI chatbot builder. It is designed to help companies build and deploy their own AI-powered chatbots for customer service, sales, and other applications. So what makes watsonx different from other AI platforms? Well, IBM emphasizes that watsonx is designed to be open and modular. This means that companies can use watsonx with a variety of different AI models and tools, including open-source models. Let's use the term OpenShift here. OpenShift is the container platform that watsonx runs on, allowing for portability and scalability. IBM is saying that watsonx is built on Red Hat OpenShift, providing a consistent platform across hybrid cloud environments. This is attractive to enterprises who don't want to be locked into a single vendor. And what about the competition? Of course, IBM isn't the only player in the enterprise AI space. Companies like Microsoft, Google, and Amazon are also offering AI solutions for businesses. But IBM believes that its focus on hybrid cloud and open source gives it a competitive advantage. Now, it's time for a little tech talk. Let's dive into the architecture of watsonx. At its core, watsonx is built on a microservices architecture. This means that it is composed of many small, independent services that can be deployed and scaled independently. This architecture allows watsonx to be highly flexible and scalable. It also makes it easier to update and maintain. Now, let's discuss the AI models that watsonx supports. Watsonx supports a variety of different AI models, including both traditional machine learning models and deep learning models. It also supports large language models, which are the type of models that power chatbots like ChatGPT. IBM is also working on developing its own AI models, which it plans to make available on watsonx. This is a key part of IBM's strategy to compete with other AI platforms. But what are the challenges that IBM faces in the AI space? Well, one of the biggest challenges is competition. The AI space is becoming increasingly crowded, with new companies and technologies emerging all the time. IBM needs to stay ahead of the curve and continue to innovate in order to remain competitive. Another challenge is the complexity of AI. AI is a complex technology, and it can be difficult for companies to understand how to use it effectively. IBM needs to provide its customers with the tools and expertise they need to succeed with AI. Let's talk about the open source versus closed ecosystem debate. IBM is betting big on open source, arguing that it provides greater flexibility and innovation. But closed ecosystems, like those offered by Microsoft and Google, often provide a more seamless and integrated experience. Which approach is better? There's no easy answer. It depends on the specific needs of the customer. But IBM's open approach could be particularly appealing to companies that want to avoid vendor lock-in and maintain control over their data. Let's dive into the technical details of IBM's open source AI strategy. IBM is a major contributor to several open source AI projects, including TensorFlow, PyTorch, and Kubernetes. These projects are essential building blocks for AI applications, and IBM's contributions help to ensure that they remain open and accessible to everyone. IBM is also actively involved in the development of new open-source AI technologies. For example, IBM is working on developing new AI models that can be trained on smaller datasets. This would make AI more accessible to companies that don't have access to massive amounts of data. But what are the risks of relying on open-source AI? One of the biggest risks is security. Open-source software is often more vulnerable to security threats than closed-source software. This is because the source code is publicly available, which makes it easier for hackers to find vulnerabilities. IBM needs to take steps to mitigate these security risks in order to ensure that its open-source AI solutions are secure. Another risk is the lack of support. Open-source software is often supported by a community of volunteers, which means that there is no guarantee that you will be able to get help if you run into problems. IBM needs to provide its customers with adequate support in order to ensure that they can use its open-source AI solutions effectively. Let's talk about the potential impact of AI on the workforce. As AI becomes more sophisticated, it is likely to automate many jobs that are currently performed by humans. This could lead to job displacement and economic disruption. IBM needs to be aware of these potential consequences and take steps to mitigate them. One way to mitigate the impact of AI on the workforce is to invest in education and training. This would help workers develop the skills they need to succeed in the AI-powered economy. IBM is already investing in education and training programs, and it should continue to do so in the future. Another way to mitigate the impact of AI on the workforce is to create new jobs. AI can also create new jobs, such as AI engineers, data scientists, and AI trainers. IBM should focus on creating these new jobs in order to offset the job losses caused by automation. The $3.5 billion in annual cost savings is certainly impressive. But how is IBM achieving these savings? A big part of it is automation. AI is being used to automate tasks that were previously performed by humans, such as data entry, customer service, and software development. This is freeing up employees to focus on more strategic work. But are these cost savings sustainable? As AI matures, the initial gains from automation may diminish. IBM needs to find new ways to use AI to drive efficiency in order to maintain these cost savings over the long term. However, it's crucial to look at it through the lens of explainable AI or XAI. XAI refers to the approach of making AI decision-making processes more transparent and understandable to humans. Now, let's discuss the technical aspects of how IBM is using AI to drive cost savings. IBM is using AI to optimize its supply chain, improve its customer service, and automate its software development processes. For example, IBM is using AI to predict demand for its products, which allows it to optimize its inventory levels and reduce waste. IBM is also using AI to personalize its customer service, which allows it to resolve customer issues more quickly and efficiently. And IBM is using AI to automate its software development processes, which allows it to develop software more quickly and at a lower cost. Consider the transformer architecture, a deep learning model that has revolutionized natural language processing. While IBM might not be directly using the term, the principles of self-attention and parallel processing inherent in transformers are likely being leveraged in their AI-powered automation tools. These models can analyze vast amounts of text data to identify patterns and automate tasks such as document summarization and content generation. But what are the ethical implications of using AI to drive cost savings? As AI becomes more prevalent in the workplace, it is important to consider the ethical implications of its use. For example, AI could be used to discriminate against certain groups of people. IBM needs to ensure that its AI solutions are used ethically and responsibly. Now, let's discuss the future of AI at IBM. IBM is investing heavily in AI, and it is likely to remain a major player in the AI space for years to come. IBM's focus on enterprise AI, hybrid cloud, and open source gives it a unique position in the market. But IBM needs to continue to innovate and adapt in order to remain competitive. One area where IBM could focus its efforts is on developing new AI models that are more efficient and require less data to train. This would make AI more accessible to companies that don't have access to massive amounts of data. Another area where IBM could focus its efforts is on developing AI solutions that are more explainable and transparent. This would help to build trust in AI and make it more likely that people will accept its use. Wedbush's $300 price target represents a potential 20% upside from current levels. That's a significant return. But it's important to remember that analyst price targets are just predictions, not guarantees. The stock market is inherently unpredictable, and there's no guarantee that IBM will reach that price target. However, the outperform rating suggests that Wedbush believes IBM is well-positioned to outperform its peers in the long term. But it is also important to consider the potential risks. What are the potential risks to IBM's AI strategy? One of the biggest risks is competition. The AI space is becoming increasingly crowded, with new companies and technologies emerging all the time. IBM needs to stay ahead of the curve and continue to innovate in order to remain competitive. Another risk is the potential for AI to be used for malicious purposes. AI could be used to create autonomous weapons, spread disinformation, or commit fraud. IBM needs to take steps to prevent its AI solutions from being used for these purposes. Now, let's discuss the potential impact of AI on society. AI has the potential to transform society in many ways. It could lead to new medical breakthroughs, new forms of entertainment, and new ways of working. But it could also lead to job displacement, economic inequality, and social unrest. We need to be aware of these potential consequences and take steps to mitigate them. IBM has the potential to play a positive role in shaping the future of AI. By investing in responsible AI development and by working to mitigate the potential risks of AI, IBM can help to ensure that AI is used for the benefit of humanity. Let's consider the paper Attention is All You Need by Vaswani et al., 2017. While not directly mentioned, the core concepts of attention mechanisms, which are fundamental to modern AI, are likely influencing how IBM designs and implements its AI solutions. This paper revolutionized the field of natural language processing and has had a profound impact on the development of AI in general. But what are the limitations of the current AI technology? Current AI technology is still far from perfect. It is often biased, it can be easily fooled, and it is not always reliable. We need to continue to improve AI technology in order to make it more accurate, reliable, and trustworthy. IBM is working on developing new AI models that are more robust and less prone to bias. This is a key part of IBM's strategy to build responsible AI solutions. Now, let's discuss the role of government in regulating AI. As AI becomes more prevalent, it is important for governments to regulate its use. Governments need to ensure that AI is used ethically and responsibly, and that it does not harm society. There is a lot of debate about how to regulate AI. Some people believe that AI should be regulated heavily, while others believe that it should be regulated lightly. It is important to find a balance between protecting society from the potential risks of AI and allowing innovation to flourish. So, is IBM truly an AI darling? The answer is complex. They're making significant strides in enterprise AI, leveraging their open-source strategy and driving cost savings. But they face stiff competition and the challenges of a rapidly evolving AI landscape. It's not a slam dunk, but they're definitely in the game. Is IBM's success sustainable? That remains to be seen. They need to continue to innovate, adapt, and address the ethical concerns surrounding AI. But if they can do that, they have the potential to be a major player in the AI space for years to come. Let's wrap up with a quick recap. IBM is transforming itself into an AI company under the leadership of Arvind Krishna. They're focusing on enterprise AI, hybrid cloud, and open source. They're driving cost savings and increasing productivity through AI. But they face stiff competition and the challenges of a rapidly evolving AI landscape. So what do you think? Is IBM's AI transformation real? Is it sustainable? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth tech analysis. Thanks for watching. We need to be cautious and not get caught up in the hype. We need to critically evaluate the evidence and make our own informed decisions. This requires a commitment to lifelong learning and a willingness to challenge our own assumptions. But it is also an exciting time to be alive. AI has the potential to solve some of the world's most pressing problems. By working together, we can ensure that AI is used for the benefit of humanity. So what are your thoughts on the future of AI? We want to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis of the latest AI trends. Thanks for watching. You are awesome.